If you're looking to buy property across Australia at the moment, you may have found yourself in a multiple offer situation. Well, today I want to explain what a multiple offer situation is, why it occurs, and how to approach it if you are looking to buy a property that has received multiple offers. So first of all, a multiple offer situation arrives when a property goes to market either by private tender, an advertised price or a price range, and the property receives multiple offers on it. Now in Queensland, the legislation states that we can't actually disclose to buyers what other buyers have offered on the property. So it does become a little bit of a blind tender process in the fact that you don't actually know what someone else is prepared to pay for the property, and you really are going in blind. So when a multiple offer situation occurs, most of the time you'll be given a deadline of when you need to submit your offer by. And then those offers will be submitted to the vendors, the owner of the property, and they have the choice then of either accepting their most favourable offer or declining all offers and continuing to market the home. Now, why does this occur? This occurs when a property is extremely popular and more than one person wants to buy that home. So really that's a good thing. So if you find yourself in a multiple offer situation, it means that you're buying a property that the market sees value in and that is sought after. And let's be honest, you really want to buy something that's sat on the market stale for 12 months and no one else is interested. So definitely don't look at a multiple offer situation as a bad thing when looking to buy property. So how do you approach it as a buyer to make sure that you secure that home or that you get it at a price that you're happy with? First and foremost, it's important to show interest to the agent. Whoever's representing that property for sale, let them know that you're interested and that you want to put forward an offer. If they don't know you're interested, they may leave you out of the negotiation process and you may actually not have an opportunity to put forward an offer and secure that property. So be clear with the agent from the moment that you realise that property suits your needs, and let them know that you are interested in putting forward an offer. Secondly, it's important to be friendly. Now, as much as it's a transaction and sometimes a business deal buying property, if you're friendly to that agent, you're more likely to be treated in a way that's beneficial to you in the end. So try and create a friendship and a relationship with the agent. It'll pretty much always work out in your benefit. The third thing to keep in mind is to ask for a deadline. So a lot of multiple offer situations get put forward and sometimes it's a bit fuzzy of when the actual offers need to be submitted by. So ask for a deadline. Ask, when do I have to have my offer in by? And I recommend putting your offer in at the last minute. This will stop the potential of other people continuing to raise their offer, or if there's 2 offers, then becoming aware there's 3 offers. Obviously, as a buyer, if you think there's only 2 offers on the property, you may not bid as strong than if you think there's 5 offers. So I would sit on your offer and submit it very much at the last minute, as I do believe this will be a benefit to your offer being accepted. Now, where do you actually arrive at the price? What do you put forward the offer at? So you may have inspected the property 3 days ago, you've absolutely fallen madly in love with it, and that property has to be yours. Each night you lay in bed wondering if you'd offer 500, 520, 530. Each night the price seems to climb by another 10,000. So what exactly do you offer? I think the first thing here to keep in mind is a great deal and a great home are normally completely the opposite things. If you are looking at buying it as a home and somewhere to live in, you might be willing to pay a lot more for it than if you're just looking at purely as an investment or purely as a transaction. So keep in mind, if you have been looking for 6 or 12 months and have found that perfect property that you think is going to suit you perfectly for the next 10, 20 years, you may be wanting to pay that little bit more for it just to secure it, just to make sure it's yours. So in regards to what you pay for it, it really comes back to market knowledge, and at the end of the day, what you're comfortable paying. If a property is advertised for 500, it's not uncommon for it to sell for 10% over come a multiple offer situation. So really ignore the price almost to a degree, and go with your heart and what you'd actually be prepared to pay for that property, especially when you're looking at it for a home, to give yourself the best chances of securing it. On this same sort of note, what I normally recommend to buyers is offer a price where you wouldn't be disappointed if someone else paid $1 more for it. So essentially offer the maximum price that you'd be prepared to pay, and then that way you're not going to kick yourself down the track when someone else paid an extra $1,000 or $2,000 over what you were actually prepared to pay. So there you have it. I hope that provides a bit of clarity around multiple offers. It's certainly a tricky situation to find yourself in, and one that you would certainly try and avoid, but like I say, it's certainly not a negative. It means that that property is sought after, and it's a property that you know if you needed to resell is going to be sought after by the market. I hope this information helps, and as always, if you do have any questions, feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. I certainly love to help.